Bam!
What you say? Look, that shit looks so stupid because I can see you before they can. So
I know.
you held your hand up there forever. I was just counting.
Oh, hold on. Lord.
Oh yeah, what's up, people? Welcome. Let's talk about a podcast, episode 13. If you're new to the if you're new to the game, it's just an interactive podcast. You pick a topic, we'll talk about it. Put in the comments, whatever you want to talk about. If we have a topic, who fucking cares? Already in the building, boy. Mickey Wright sounding off like always. Good. Get him in here early. Get him the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to. I don't think he realizes that we talk shit about him through every single podcast, but he should stick around and watch it and find out. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to watch it? Do me a favor. I know last week Scott got hit on by someone's wife. I can't remember who it was. He's a pretty motherfucker. I mean, look at me.
That's not true.
You know, you can just watch us. If you don't want to watch us, just hit the share button.
Yeah.
Just for real. Just hit share. I mean,
smash it. Share.
Smash it. Just hit share and then leave. We don't even care. You don't have to stay. You should stay. You should stay. If you have any questions, you can email it to our email right there at the bottom of the screen. If you want to join the show, that is the link. It's very simple. Don't text me and be like, hey, man, I'm trying to get on. Like, punch that in any browser you have on any device. Bam, you're with us. You probably saw some of our regulars, TJ, Bell. We have Mysterio from the land of mysterious places. We don't even know.
Mysterio, I know it. It's like
we don't even know him. Kinda.
He's like.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the Scott. Hey, here it comes. He is a douchebag. That is El Cerdo. That is El Cerdo to you, sir. El Cerdo.
Right. Thank you very much. We only take it in Spanish here. French, if you got it. Well, I guess douche is French. So
yeah, douche is French.
Douchebagette.
That's such a dirty word. Like, think about what you're really like. I didn't know what a douchebag. Literally, dude. I was using douchebag probably from age 9 to 16 and not knowing what it was. And then when I learned what it was, I was like, oh, that is an insult. Like, you're a douchebag, dude. You're only used in America or anywhere on the global planet is to wash vaginas. Like, that is harsh, bro. So I use it a lot now.
Yeah.
That's why I laughed so hard when they called you a douchebag in Spanish. You looked it up.
That's so funny. That's hilarious.
Crazy. But anyways, this is how it works. You know how the deal is. We'll keep the stream at the bottom. You want to come in, talk about it. If not, if you do come into the comment section, say something like this fucking douchebag Mickey Wright did. We don't have to bring your name up on the screen, but at least we know you're here.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's that fucking simple, bro.
If you're too shy to get on camera, jump in the comments. You know,
we'll
make fun of you for being, too shy to get on camera. And
if you don't
answer your questions,
if you don't have Facebook, we're also on the Who Cares Podcast YouTube page, live streaming right now. Yeah. So I know you hate Facebook and you're woke, but you can go to YouTube, which I don't know how that makes you not woke, but go to YouTube and check it out. I got a little bit of do you have your volume up or something?
Oh yeah, maybe a little bit.
Or your phone or something. I just have a little bit of feedback.
Is that any better? I turned it down some.
Yeah. And then let's talk about a podcast page. Please like the page. We try to put a couple comments out there. You guys spread your wings. Just share that the page is there. And we got another OGs, we like to call them.
Oh, look at this.
OG fan right there.
That's my lovely wife right here.
Yes, it is. Michelle. I'm not saying all those last names. It's Michelle Hicks.
That's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough for this show. If you don't like it, you know what me and Scott say. Get your own show. Just do your own shit, bro.
That's right.
No hate mail, unfortunately.
Wait, hold on. Not one ugly.
Not one. I got a lot of like advertising emails. People want to help me get my name out and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, okay, maybe you might regret
Well, I mean, that's nice and all, but
you might regret that when you watch the show.
you know, I love it when they call into bash or they write into bash or they, man, that motherfucker.
So I'm telling you this, bro. Have
Send us
you
love mail? If y'all don't want to send hate mail, send love mail. We like that.
have you since you work at home
Mhm.
and the only place you go is apparently to your end of your driveway to your mailbox, and your wife goes grocery shopping, did you run out and panic and get some gas just in case?
Not exactly. Michelle went out yesterday morning. Both of our cars were just low on gas as it was. And we'd already talked about it. We were supposed to go over the weekend just to get gas because we get gas together. But no, she went out and got a few gallons in her car yesterday. I had about a quarter tank in mine, and I was like, forget it. I'll be all right for a few days. I mean, for us, we just don't go anywhere if we.
But I gotta address something.
Yeah.
Mickey Wright, Scott is not your brother. Really, the only reason you can call him that is legally you married his fucking sister, or he probably wouldn't even fucking know you. Go ahead. Just saying. I'm sick of that. My brother Scott's not your brother.
Oh, well, hold on. Now, does he have as much reason to call me that as you did your cousin?
What?
Remember your cousin's ex-husband or something? You said, is that still my cousin or whatever?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's my cousin.
Yeah,
but
he's your cousin. Fuck you, G. I got him fired up already. Oh man!
I knew. I told him I was gonna get his ass. I was talking to him today. I said, "Tune your monkey ass in." He should come on. That's what he should do. Stop being a fucking plisket and come the fuck on. Anyways, you were saying, sir, you made your wife go fill up both cars.
No, I did not say that. No, she was. So yesterday I had a golf appointment, and she didn't want to be stuck at home with no gas. So she went out yesterday morning and put a few gallons in her car, and I just said, if I'll just I know it, fucking Mickey Wright.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Mickey Wright, you made one good joke.
Look,
you can't ride that thing forever, man.
You know what he's talking about, right?
Yeah, I know it.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this. We don't have to. He could come on the show and tell it, but there is one of, and it's been a lot, bro. I like to laugh. I like to hang out with people that make me laugh, and that is a top 10 moment for laughter for me.
Really?
Like one of those where you can't stop. Yeah, we could not stop laughing. I would look at him. He would look at me. We're just giggling like two bitches in the corner. Like it was. I love laughing like that, man. And it doesn't happen often where you're just uncontrollable. That shit was so fucking funny, bro. But we'll let him say it. And he says, your sister says hi.
Fuck God.
If you know the story, that's even funnier. That's just crazy funny. Man. Anyways, so
no, did not rush out and panic buy gas. Figured I had enough to get me through a few days, if absolutely necessary. Just wouldn't go anywhere. And I was I on the way back from the golf course yesterday evening. There was lines. I was in New Kent in bottom of the bridge.
There's lines everywhere.
There's two or three gas stations on the way home going the back way, and they're all people just lined up.
Yeah, you just had to get in line, right?
What's that?
You just had to get in line.
Well, yeah,
I got in line. I waited probably 20 minutes, and then my son went and filled up the car. I was like, "Go ahead, go fill it up, and you wait in line." So he went up with the car.
No, I didn't go.
I gotta have it. If I don't know gas, I don't have to work.
Right. Well, I mean, and that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons is
Oh shit!
I didn't want to add to the panic.
Who's back? Back again, straight off the second motherfucking COVID shot, baby. The one, the only 008 is back in the bill. Oh, take the hat off, son. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? What's up, boy?
I seen what you had on. I had to wear it.
Yeah, I bet you did, bitch. Yo, I will say this. I will say this about this man. Hold on. There's only two people in my life that are legit Seattle fans. He's definitely one. You had that motherfucking starter jacket when I was in 10th grade. You had a banging ass. Damn, that was the rough days too, right? Well, Steve Largent, I guess.
Yeah, that was the only thing we had.
Yeah, but nothing like now. Fucking faggot ass Russell Wilson. Nah, that's my guy. I want to hate him.
I hate Russell, man.
I don't. I love him. He's great. I just want to hate him.
How you gonna hate a man that talented and has a Richmond connection? I just
exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh shit. Lines in Augusta, Georgia. I thought they were out yesterday. This 7-Eleven up the streets out. How about up there? It didn't affect New York, did it? The gas?
Just the price.
What is the price?
I just went to fill up for like cheapest I found was like $2.87, I think.
Oh, you guys are below us. We're at $2.95 because of the shortage.
That's because you're down there. It's because people are stupid.
That's what I heard today was that Biden was behind the whole thing. Oh, it only affects the Southeast, like all Trump land. Like, come on, bro. And really almost convinced me that was true.
No.
Like, detail.
Yeah, because Biden was behind the winter storm in Texas too, right?
Yeah.
Don't get TJ Bell talking about that shit. He loves making fun of Texas. Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna talk about, but it's not really affecting you. Like, it's crazy. Like, the gas station's out. There's people out of gas. Or somebody in Southside got in trouble today because a BP was charging $5.99. It's like
$6.99. It went up to $6.99 before they ran out.
But how do you feel about that? He has something that's in high demand. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody preaches capitalism. Isn't that the fucking epitome of capitalism? He's got gas and we need it.
There's regulation in the gas industry too. Like,
there is or not? I don't know.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. But
now I don't know. I don't know what the. I don't know if there's a regulation. I mean, the whole idea of price gouging to me, as a law, seems a little weird. If you're a capitalist, society, how are you gonna? Again, like you said, G, they had something that people want. I mean,
capitalism is good or it's not. You can't pick and choose.
I don't understand. I mean, don't buy the gas. But
no, the problem that you have is that person is smart. People are dumb, panicky animals.
Yes.
They're panic buying for no reason. The same way they did with toilet paper. Yeah. And now look at the price of toilet paper. The price of toilet paper has skyrocketed in the last year.
It was this order: toilet paper, chicken breast, Clorox wipes, and then this shit.
Towels,
gas,
Kleenex,
anything that you could wipe your ass with. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when that shit first hit, because I didn't know. I was like, yo, in 7 days, these motherfuckers could be walking like zombies for all the fuck I know, And I did get some toilet paper, but it lasted me a lot because I bought so much. And this lady was in front of me. She had a full basket full of it. The whole shopping cart was full of toilet paper. She was 85 years old. I heard the conversation she was having with the lady, and she, my late husband. Yeah, I live alone. They don't want to come in my house though. I got a shotgun. So she lives by herself. That was your first hint. And she has a shopping cart full. She can't possibly shit that much anymore. She was like 85.
The problem back then was the simple fact that, nobody had any idea how long we were going to be locked down for.
That's true. Yeah, it was complete panic.
You don't have the same restrictions now, but you still got people panic buying like gas is going to run out. Gas ain't going to fucking run out.
Yeah.
The pipeline is already back up and running. Like it'll be a few days before
that's what brings me. So it brings me to kind of the whole reason I want to talk about this. I'm sick of these, but you know, we've had a few wake up calls lately, like some serious wake up calls. Whether you say the election, either way, now so many people went out to vote. Right? You can say what you want about Donald Trump, but he had what, 75 million fucking people?
74
million people. All that crazy, everything, bro. And now this shit, it's like it doesn't stop. It's like there's always. Is it just panic? Is it people just?
Yes.
With the gas, yeah.
No, I'm saying panic. Like the whole plan was to cause panic.
No, there's no plan.
Like who's at the top?
The plan is to.
And if they hack us, if they get in there, what else can they not go fuck with our 401ks?
You would be surprised. You would be surprised how lax the government is.
Well, we're supposed to be like this super tech. We got fucking look at California. Only people that still live there are the tech people that can still afford to live there, right?
Do you have any?
And we can't stop them from getting in and causing this shit, bro.
Do you have any experience? Do you have any experience with ransomware?
With what?
Ransomware. Do you know how it works?
Hell no, I'm not a computer guy.
Well, I am.
Oh shit! Here we go.
The way ransomware works is that they infect your system. All they got to do is get one computer. That one computer gets infected. It locks down all the files on that computer, and then it looks for anything it can find on the network that's shared.
Yeah.
And infects any kind of PDF or any kind of document that it finds that it's going to think is valuable, and it locks it down. And basically, anytime you try to open it, it tells you that you need to pay X amount of Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency to unlock your files. Now, you have no guarantee, even if you go out and buy that cryptocurrency, which hospitals and government agencies have done and paid these people, and some of them have been unlocked, but you have no guarantee that you're going to be unlocked. We have had it. My company that I work for has had it happen. We had one computer get infected, and it started infecting our server.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and you know this. So the top fucking minds.
If you have the proper things in place, it won't affect you because you can just go to your backups. As soon as you notice that an infection is happening,
like we got to get smarter with that.
Restore from your backups and eliminate the infection. As long as you stop the propagation and go back to your backups, you don't have to pay a goddamn cent. Like, we were infected pretty horribly, but because we had backups and because we have a massive amount of PDFs, we were okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of these
you also don't distribute the gas to the whole freaking southeastern hemisphere.
Well, obviously not. I mean, we're not hiding any government secrets. We're not supplying.
Ooh, here we go.
Everyday things. But regardless of that, you know, if you have the proper security and the proper backup and disaster recovery procedures, you can recover from this without paying a goddamn cent.
Well, all right. So there's not. They're saying that the pipeline will be back up within a couple of days, right? So presumably they either paid the ransom or they had stuff in place, backups in place. It's just taking them a while to get it reverted.
So obviously, you two believe that it was hacked and not all the other stuff.
Listen, man, I don't trust the government for one fucking bit, but I don't think they're going to hack their own pipeline. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Well, is it a government pipeline?
Ah, there you go. That was one of I was looking that.
Hold on. Shout out to Tristan Mills. Anybody know her, him, or her? Sorry, sir or ma'am. Interesting. new YouTube viewer. Didn't know if either one of you knew that.
No, I don't know Tristan. Thanks for watching.
Welcome, Tristan. Thanks for watching. 5. They started
back
operations.
online. So
him. Sorry, Tristan. It's a him, fellas. What are you?
How'd you find us, Tristan? We're curious. I don't think anybody.
Well, it's just on YouTube. If he's just
All right. So I was trying to figure this out earlier, right when we sort of started coming online. Who owns that pipeline? Now it's run by Colonial Pipeline Corporation, or something like that. A privately held company. Ownership split among 5 owners spread across 5 countries on 4 continents.
Damn.
He
just looked up podcast and hit live, and that's where we fucking were, baby. Welcome,
nice.
Tristan. You want to come on the show? You just pop in, and you can put the this link at the bottom of the screen in any device, and you can come on and join us. I cannot take you seriously until you take that hat off.
Which one is he talking about?
I'm like staring right at it, and it's just driving me crazy. Oh shit! Guess who's back? Back again, longtime friend of the podcast. I know his name, but you don't. No, here he is, Mysterio. Bam!
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Look, he all shaved up and shit. Must have been a rough day, huh?
Yeah, no, I got a couple days off. Go back to work on Friday, so
y'all ain't got to worry about this bullshit we dealing with down here with this gas, man. God.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that because a lot of people have been supposedly doing that stuff up here, and I had no idea what it's about until I just heard you guys saying that the pipeline was being held ransom or being held for a ransom. And stuff
that's what I'm saying. Does anybody know any more details? All I heard was it got hacked. So they had it, and they were like, "Yo, we'll give it back for this."
That's the way ransomware works. I mean, that was my understanding, is that they got hacked by ransomware.
So what do they want? Bitcoin?
Basically, they want some kind of cryptocurrency in order to, X amount of dollars in cryptocurrency in order to unlock the files.
Wow. Deep.
See, hopefully it's Dogecoin. I get some of my money back.
Did you take the hit?
I mean, I'm still
Saturday Night Live.
It's like gambling. I'm like, I'm still up, you know.
Still ready to kick Elon in his balls, though.
Yo, they said Elon Musk actually did pretty good on Saturday Night Live, bro.
That shit was fucking awful. The jokes he said were good, but we know he didn't write them. But
most definitely,
like that was good. I did not know. This is how I don't know. This is crazy, but I did not know he had Asperger's.
Oh, okay.
That sounds about right.
Sure, Asperger's.
Asperger's.
Every time, look, I'm gonna tell you a story. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you why I just did that. I'm gonna tell you why I just did that. Every time I say that word, I always say it correctly, which is the ass part. And when I say it, I think I say it wrong, and I'm like, "Oh, not Asperger's, Ashburgers." And then when I say Ashburgers, people are like, "You're a dumbass." It's Asperger's. So I can't.
Yo, he's the kind of guy to say old timers instead of
old timers instead of Alzheimer's. Dude, I was saying old timers disease up until I was like 21. I was like, oh,
old timers.
Man, old timers, that should have kicked your ass. I don't want to old timers, man. You don't want to.
Yeah, I'm learning that more and more every day.
Damn old timers. They got wisdom, but they'll kick your ass.
Hey, y'all did pretty good last week because we got 0 hate mail. Keith missed last week, I believe. But
yes, Keith did miss last week. Yes.
We needed a new ride, so I had to go get that.
Hey, Mysterio, is this back to back for you or back to back? Are you like Michael Jordan in this bitch, like back to back to back?
Yeah, this is a 3-peat. Yeah, this is a 3-peat. Yeah,
3-peat, son.
Yeah,
is it? Damn.
It's a 3-peat. I mean, that's something that the Spurs have never achieved, but that's all right. I mean, we got like a plethora of championships. So.
I don't even want to talk about NBA basketball right now.
Bruh.
I did watch some of the podcasts last week, even though I couldn't make it.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
I hate when people say I watch some of the podcasts. I get so fucking mad because I feel like if you don't watch it, you never see it and you don't know what you're missing. But if you watch some of it and you left, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you, bro. I got shit to do.
It does
And,
run long sometimes.
You can listen. I'll just listen to it in my ear though. Like most of the time, I'm not sitting here watching it because I mean we're good looking, but God, they probably get sick of looking at us after a while. I just listen to it.
Well, sometimes when it pops up on my my notifications for Facebook, I see it. I'll hop on real quick, just for like a brief moment, and then sometimes I gotta hop right back off because it depends on what I'm doing at work or if I'm here with the boys.
Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. And shout out to our new podcast friend. He's cleaning his house and listening. That's what I do. I'll throw a podcast on while I'm cleaning up or something, cooking dinner. Throw that fucking podcast up there. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. That's right.
I never tired. Oh, come on, man. I can have my wife log on too.
I was about to say, bro, like, hey, what? What? I was like, what?
Yo, but real talk, I already forgot who wasn't here last week. Oh, Keith wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
Somebody's wife thought Scott was hot.
No,
Yes. It was old boy's wife.
TJ Bell.
Yes,
TJ Bell's wife.
Yes, it
she
was.
didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
She did say that.
She did say
She
that.
100% said that.
She did. Scott, stop gassing it, bro. You're gassing it. He's downplaying it so hard because his wife is logged on. So he's like, I don't
care. My wife don't care.
Oh, his wife's used to it, dude. He plays harmonica in a band, and I went to go see him play. I swear to God, Scott must have had about 2 ex-wives and 3 ex-girlfriends in the crowd. They show up. They still support that motherfucker. See? Most wives think Scott is hot.
Yo.
Oh shit.
That's good though. That's good that look at that TJ Bell.
All right, TJ.
We're trying to be by. That's awesome. He's been trying to buy a house for like 3 weeks.
That's hard, man.
This is what I understand. Anybody have real estate experience in here?
Nope.
Yes.
They'd be like, "Oh, it's a seller's market."
Yes, it is a seller's market. It's a seller's market.
Okay, well, who you selling to?
You're selling to people who want to get out of the cities.
No, you're selling to people that are buyers. So if there's a seller's market, there's got to be a buyer's market because you can't sell shit.
No, not necessarily.
The seller's market means that they have the upper hand.
Yes.
Oh, it's to their advantage.
Yeah, it's to the advantage of the seller, right?
Oh, God.
You get the most money in a seller's market.
Prices are higher than they normally are.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So now you got
but he had to go ham. He had to go ham on the offer.
But you
have
to because they won't even look at you sometimes. If you don't give them like a ridiculous offer, sometimes they won't even look at you. If you give them exactly what they're asking, they're like, "Yo, this dude is not serious." They're not gonna look at you. They're not, bro.
Crazy,
they want more than what they're asking for.
They want a lot more than what they're asking for.
Oh, way more.
But there's a lot of people who will give them a lot more than what they're asking for.
I was about to just sell my shit. Be like, "Come on, baby, give me the offers." Then I wouldn't be able to buy anything.
You gotta find the right man.
See, he had to offer 35 grand over, bro.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous. That's like you being in your house for 14 years and gaining that equity. So you lose it before you even get it.
So
that's crazy.
What?
How does that work with? Well, I guess lending.
That's nothing, dude.
Valuations are going up.
55, 60, 70,000 over. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, you have to. Because you're getting the huge influx of people in the city who are coming up here, and it's not just like New York City to like upstate New York.
I can't even imagine.
It's all over the place, bro. It's like those cities that are trying to get into the country and they're trying to get out into the areas where they have like land and stuff like that. Because this whole pandemic, bro, people were just like, "Oh my God, I'm so scared of COVID." Like, I can't.
Plus you don't. But you don't need. So the reason you lived and paid those prices in New York City and LA was for the convenience of being in front of everything. And if everything is gone, you saw all them boys left LA. Joe Rogan and them boys.
It's not about everything being gone. I think it's about having that privacy, that type of not living on top of people. Yes.
Well, there's a lot of it, but you know what's driven a lot of this is that because of the pandemic, they realize that people can work remotely too.
That too.
That the promise of remote work is finally was sort of forced. The hand was forced on a lot of people and a lot of companies. I know at least one company here locally in Richmond that I would call them a competitor, but they're much bigger than my company. And they went all remote from the pandemic. They were like, why are we even keeping an office? We're not going to renew our lease. All of their people now work remotely. So when you do that, it's like, yeah, why not get out of, I mean, obviously there's reasons to stay in New York.
Let me, before I forget, there's a website you can go to. And if you're really interested, I'll actually find it for you. If you move remotely to Minnesota, I know it's cold in the winter, they'll pay you $11,000 just to move there.
Several cities. There's Tulsa doing it. I think I want to say early last year. Michelle and I talked about that. It's like, okay, because my wife and I both work from home, and it matters not at all where I am. Somewhere close to US.
Yeah, your kids are done with school.
Yep.
But the problem that people are going to find with that kind of thinking is the fact that you can't get the same kind of internet in rural areas that you can in the city.
Well, in rural areas, right? But some of these the places that will pay you,
take Schenectady, for example. I live 5 minutes away from one of my buddies. I have gigabit internet here.
I got you, TJ.
And he can't get that kind of level where he lives, and he's 5 minutes away from me.
Well, all of those, that's the one requirement that my wife and I have. But all those places that are paying for remote workers to move there, they're going to have.
They're not going to pay you $10,000 and you get there and be like, oh, we forgot we don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you are going to have to pay out of that $11,000 to get high-speed internet to your house.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but maybe you know what, man? A lot of places have a monopoly on certain locations. So, like up here, right, like where I live, I can only get Spectrum as Wi-Fi for internet and Frontier. But there's also another company called Optimum, right? Optimum can't come to this area because this area.
I only have one. G and I only have one.
Comcast.
That's crazy.
Comcast
That's crazy.
is it.
But you live up towards the Adirondacks, or?
I live below the Adirondacks. I'm like in Ulster County.
He's in Casco.
Okay, I got you. No, I got people who deal with the same thing because they live in the Adirondack Park.
Yeah.
It's crazy though, bro. I've never. Frontier's terrible, by the way.
They're horrible.
Terrible, bro. I used to have them, and I had to keep unplugging them.
Hey! They're a sponsor.
My bad.
I don't care. This ain't my podcast. You know how much I pay? You know how much I paid for my gigabit?
So
$79.99 a month.
Jesus, we don't get gigabit for that. We don't get gigabit at all.
Damn.
5G and satellite internet are going to be the great equalizers in the rural space. And
satellite sucks.
Yeah, well, right now it does, but those low orbit satellites, that's going to be better, and it's going to make things a little bit easier for people in the rural areas.
Well, no, I understand.
Yeah,
but you're not going to get the same kind of speed you can get with broadband until probably 15, 20 years from now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's the same thing with 5G. Everyone's like so on board with 5G, but you have to have 5G towers. I mean, how long is it going to take for them to put
more than that? I mean, you got to have the repeaters like every 1,000 yards or whatever it is.
See, so that's what I'm saying, man. Like, how
isn't 5G where the government where the government's just trying to get us all like under 5G or something?
I don't know. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I heard the whole 5G conspiracy. Y'all never heard that?
Yeah. That's what caused COVID. You didn't know?
Like people sold their house. This couple sold their house because they were bringing it to their area. Like people, look it up. It's fucking crazy. People think it's.
People do dumb shit all the time.
No, I get paid the same no matter where I live. Same with Hottie Scott.
It's not
Hottie Scott.
It's Hottie to Scotty.
No, it's Scotty to Faggy.
Oh my gosh!
According to the email, It's Scotty Too Faggy.
Scotty Too Hotty.
Oh, see? Hey, Jason Parks, hold on for a second. I don't want to interrupt anybody. Y'all been going good. I like it. Jason, stop fucking making comments. You know the fucking deal. You've been on the show. Come bring your fucking punk ass in here. I'm not going to show your comments anymore.
Facts. Facts. He just dropped the mic on that one. Stop talking shit and come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, speaking of coming on, bro, like where's
Whoa. Oh yeah, where is Chris? Let me text him.
Please, bro, because I'm just like I've been coming on three weeks in a row, bro, and this dude has not showed up, and I am displeased.
Who are we looking for?
Who?
Oh, we got a special guest in the house. You might have known him as a little kid. He was. Oh, he dipped. He dipped on.
He said, "I'm out."
Damn, I had a good intro coming too. Oh, he's sick. Oh, you ain't sick. I hate when people use emojis because I don't know what they are. What is that?
I can't even see what it is.
I think it's this squinting laughing emoji.
Oh, it's a laughing emoji. That's what it is.
I hate emoji.
It's a laughing emoji.
I don't
if
know
you go into your comments, you can see it's a laughing.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely dipped out because he's fucking with you.
No. Michelle. Oh, Mickey Wright is back. Michelle Hicks. What world are you living in?
No, when she's calling you Scotty Too Hotty.
Well,
no, Mickey.
He's being a hater.
He's hating like usual, and you forgot your fucking question mark. So how the fuck you gonna ask a question without a fucking question mark?
Mickey always got something to say, bro. But when's the last time he's ever been on the show? Like, has he ever?
Won't. Because we talked right before you came on. He was in here fucking around with us, and we called him a pusket. He still won't come on. He's been on my other podcast before, but he won't come on this one. He's scared of Scott. Scott always schools him in everything.
Ooh, cold-blooded.
In the internet.
Cold-blooded.
In the Facebooks.
He's just dropping facts.
Yeah. So this is Mickey. This is what Mickey does, right? Mickey, we got a special guest in the house. You might not recognize him now. You might know him when you were a kid. He has a beard now, but let's say hello to Caillou.
Caillou.
He's saying Caillou. I'm like, who's Caillou?
Take the beard off. Take the beard off. Shave his head. He looks like Caillou.
I was like, who the hell is Caillou?
You don't know who Caillou is?
No, who is that?
I don't know either.
Really? Okay. Stand the fuck by.
Yeah, please.
It was a cartoon. Caillou. He was a fucking little boy.
Never heard of that.
I gotta step off for a second, guys, but I'll be back.
Yep.
All right, Playboy.
So
bro,
what up,
you
getting excited about the house, eh?
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you dropped 35 over.
Yeah, it's the we've actually lost 4 other ones. Going anywhere from 10 to 25 over.
Damn.
But we got about, because we sold ours about 3 weeks ago. We got about 95 out of that.
Okay.
After closing and all that other shit, we got about 70 something.
Okay.
So this one that we got an offer in on now, they actually listed it below the appraisal, and they did that shit on purpose just to get more people to come look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, look, I ain't gonna dick around with these people. I'm gonna throw my top number at them. And I mean, I don't plan on moving again. So why I'm done trying to get a deal.
Yeah.
I just want the fucking
there ain't no deals right now, bro.
Nah, no, there's not. You're absolutely right.
But I did an escalation clause. I put it in, and then went 10,000 higher as my max, and escalated it. I think $2,000 forever. He's stupid.
Yo, it's crazy you're talking about this, because I was gonna ask you, what is an escalation clause?
Basically,
right when somebody put it in the comments, I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like, you remember back in the day when you would get on eBay and you put your max bid, and if somebody hit it at like $1, it would bump you up 50 cents automatically until it hits your max. Basically, I have a $10,000 gap, and if somebody beats my highest score, it'll jump up $2,000 at a maximum of, what I put in.
Okay.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's completely up to the people. The highest price don't even always get the house. I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
they could just. I mean, I pulled out every trick I had, though, man. I wrote them a letter with my kids. And,
No, that's good. I get it.
and I took a picture of them, and when I
Picture of the dog included.
yeah,
in there.
everything. But I mean, the people that bought our house, like I said, they're a younger couple and they want to start a family, so they gave us a pretty sweet deal. They closed the end of last month, and they let us stay here for 2 months to rent it back from them.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you where you been because every time I talk to you, you look like you're still in your house.
Yeah, I'm still here. So I mean, we got the pod out in the driveway. It's pretty much packed up.
Oh, so you're paying them rent back while you stay there. Yeah. We did that with a person on my first house when I did that for them.
Yeah.
They stayed till their house was built or something.
Yeah,
Congratulations, bro.
But that runs out the end of June, and if anything goes past June, I'm getting an apartment or something. But I've had a couple people like, "Why'd you sell your house?"
Wait. So I thought it was a done deal. What do you mean?
Oh no, ain't nothing done until the contract is signed.
Oh God, are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, they're making their decision tomorrow, and right now there's 7 offers with 2 more coming in. As of right now, we got the best offer. But they're deciding tomorrow. So
where's the house?
in York Point, about 2 miles up the street from where I'm at now.
Where?
York Point.
Yeah, that's what I want you to know something. I have lived in Mechanicsville for a long time, but people always tell me subdivisions. If it ain't Battlefield Green, Pebble Creek, I don't know where it is. And you said York Point, that I don't know what that means.
All right, so if you leave out your neighborhood and hang a left and go past B-Dubs, go past all that.
You mean hang a right? I gotta hang a right from my house to get there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all right then. So you know where Lee Davis Road? There used to be like a little computer doctor place right there.
Yeah.
If you hang a right there, like you're going back towards Creighton.
And a quick left.
No, that's it. It's when you make that right, going back towards Creighton. It's on the right hand side.
The right hand side, okay, not the left hand side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. So I mean,
you 2 miles for you, 1.5 miles from me.
Yeah, I'm saying it's literally like 2-3 miles up the street.
Yeah, no excuses, bitches.
I mean,
we're
good
too
luck,
far
bro.
from my house either. You're right between me and G.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Well, yeah, but you way out there.
further
You
east.
ain't near my house.
Motherfucker,
Where-
I ain't that far out.
You are. I've been to your. No, I haven't.
Where do you stay at, Scott?
I'm off of Beulah Church Road, which is
Exactly.
Oh,
If it has a fucking church in the name, it's too far away, bro.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
Whether it's old
Oh.
church, motherfucking.
All right, wait a minute.
new
We got
church.
our boy, our new fella Tristan is checking out. Thanks for.
Oh wait. I was waiting for you guys to stop talking. Don't check out yet. I wanted to ask where you were from. So hit the comment before you leave. Pleasure y'all coming in. We got other podcasts you can go back and listen and come on the podcast sometime, Tristan.
Yeah. We're
All right, so you for real that you don't know who Caillou is?
Yeah, no.
I understand Scott knowing because he is old as fuck, so I know he wasn't gonna know. But you don't know
I
Caillou?
who Caillou was though.
Nah, never seen that before.
He's a prick.
He is a prick. God, look at him. Look at TJ Bell with no facial hair.
So dumb, bro.
Yo, so we did a charity and he did a dad's
You got
do
10
dumb
minutes, right?
You can check it out. You can check it out on Who Cares Podcast, like episode probably 13. And he shaved his head and shaved his face and let his girls do makeup and put a dress on him. And he had a completely shaved face and head, and that motherfucker is Caillou. We go Richmond, Indiana. We're in Richmond, Virginia, bruh. Well, I was born in Richmond, Indiana, but now I live next to Detroit Airport in Michigan. Oh shit. Gotta have him on.
Yeah.
Talk about what he's doing for water. Like they drink that shit.
So fucking dumb.
I think it's
You're
Flint,
talking
man.
about one town in Michigan.
Yo,
yeah.
he's so
They care
dumb.
about the income.
because you really think that only one town has that issue. That's the one that got exploited.
Fucker, man.
CBS gonna pop you for copyright. Oh, I know. You're right. They probably block us. Yeah, we usually know. Right now, we've been averaging 5 to 7 live viewers. Shout out to all the live viewers. Thank y'all for watching. And I've been watching them dwindle as TJ Bell came on, but we're at 5 right now.
It happens. It happens.
All right, peace out, Tristan. Come back and see us. We here every Wednesday night at 7:30, baby. Anyways, the next topic was kind of got off there, didn't we?
What were the topics you guys already hit?
The first topic was gas, but it doesn't affect you, so I don't feel like we should talk to you and Keith about it if Keith comes back because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He said, "See you next Wednesday, baby."
Thank you.
Just like the page for us. Oh yeah, and yo, she's becoming an OG, son.
Yeah.
This has got to be a Whoa, she.
Who the hell is Aaron Michelle? Who's that?
That's his sister. But she
Whose
been on the
sister?
podcast at least in the comment section 4 weeks. What is that? Quad?
Whose sister?
Was it 4? Is it 3?
This is his sister.
Whose sister, guy? Who we talking about?
Me.
Scotty, two fucking Shaggy
okay,
sisters.
okay. Your sister, got it.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
faggy sister. Two faggy sister.
Okay. I'm like, who we talking about? We talking about Caillou? We talking about Scotty?
Oh, ding, 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 ding. We got a new subscriber on the podcast page.
Nice.
Anyways, check it. Whoa. Can you do the dragon? Can you do the dragon for us? Can we see the dragon?
That was a mistake. I tried to blow it this way, and I was laughing at something, and it just went sideways.
Look at it's a ritual, son.
That's right.
All right,
Building
so
the base. Building the base.
maybe I asked Scott about this pregame. I didn't know. We never know when Mysterio just pops out of the land of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We never know.
Bro, this is 3 in a row. Come on.
That is 3. That's 3-peating. But you know, you be working and stuff.
Facts.
I was in and out. I had to talk to Nick because I know I saw Nick blowing up. But he going to school for lacrosse, right?
My nephew, yeah,
Shout out to Nick from Greenbrier High School.
No. College?
Right?
Congratulations.
I think he goes to Greenbrier High. I don't know where he's going to college.
Yeah.
But she'll tell us. Tell us where he's going. We'll shout it out. Welcome back, Keith.
Sorry, man. I had to look for my King Louis. I forgot it's fucking legal here.
Oh.
Wait, what? King Louis, what's that? What the hell is he talking about?
Through the 14th, man.
His King Louis.
What? You talking about weed?
Pot, man.
Pot,
Yeah,
man.
I'm not up with those. I'm not
That's
with
the lead.
I'm not up with that cool lingo, bruh. I'm not up with that.
No, it's a strain, man.
It's
It ain't a cool
that's what I'm
lingo.
saying.
Pot is
He just said
pot
it.
is the right phrases I can get.
He said it's a certain strain. Can I ask you all a question real quick while we're talking about that? I hear people say it's a certain strain, and then I hear him say it's a certain strand. Same thing? Drop the D?
Oh, strand is wrong. Strain is right.
Strain. Yeah, strain.
Oh,
Damn, I've been saying shit wrong my whole life.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's strand because it's
I tell you that when we were kids.
a strand of hair. You know, it's totally different. Strain.
Yeah.
That's the actual.
Okay,
right
so it's a different strain. I knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, but you keep saying it wrong.
But it's not. But it's not legal till July 1st, right?
It's just like old timers.
Come on, man. Fuck that. It was legal the day he signed that shit. Just because I ain't buy it from a legal source doesn't mean it ain't legal.
There you go.
I can't get arrested for it now.
that's right. You can only get arrested in the act of buying it, I guess, right? If you're not buying it from a legal source, just owning it is fine.
No, not unless the guy unless I'm buying more than fucking the legal amount.
Hold
I
on.
can't get arrested for it no more.
Hey, I got a question.
Hold
Is that
on. Mysterio, can you respond to that for me?
Well, in New York, yeah, you can be arrested if you have a certain amount on you, like what he's saying. You can buy
no.
it.
I know that act of buying.
But an ounce has been decriminalized for years.
The act of buying, yes, if you buy a certain amount, you're okay.
No, I'm saying not from a dispensary.
There are
you see the deal go down right in front of you.
It's kind of tough because there's nothing on it right now.
Yeah.
It's a Mysterio. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the same with like carrying a bottle of beer out of the store without a bag because there are no plastic bags in New York, or you got to pay for a paper bag.
Yeah, you got to pay for a paper bag. Yeah, it's something like that.
You can walk out of the store as long as the bottle ain't opened. Cop can't really do anything.
Hold
right?
on, that's some New York shit right there. Hold on a second. You're telling me that you have to have it covered, and they make you buy the bag to cover it?
Well, now, yeah, you have to buy paper bags now because, like before, you used to be able to have a plastic bag. Now you can't have plastic bags anymore in New York fucking state. So it's all about paper bags.
Really?
So they charge. Yeah, they charge
for anything. Groceries?
Yeah, for groceries. So they I'll show you the reusable bags that they're selling at the stores. When they stopped selling, they stopped giving out paper bags. You had to buy reusable bags. So this is one of the reusable bags that they have, and this is like from like Price Chopper. Every store has like their own brand and stuff.
Shout out to Price Chopper, the first job I ever had in my life. Shout out to Price Chopper, McClellan Street, baby.
What I'm saying is that, like, if I walk out of a store with a bottle of beer that's not in the bag, is there any recourse that can come against me?
I mean, no one here is gonna fucking bother you. You're walking out the store with a fucking, a 6-pack and you're going to your car or some shit. It'd be different if you walk out the store and you crack that bad boy open. That's a whole different story.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, I ain't that fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you're walking, bro. You're walking out the store and you're going to your car and you're driving off and shit. Ain't nobody fucking with you, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with you.
But before the bag ban, if you did walk out of a store without your beer in a bag, I'm talking about a single bottle of beer. I'm not talking about a 6-pack. I'm not talking about a 12-pack or a case.
Well, that's
if you walked out of a store, I mean, TJ knows this about me, man. Like, Old English was my water back in the day. Like, if I walked out of the store with a 40,
there's some confusion. Nobody in this room calls me TJ except you and Mysterio, and his name is TJ.
Sorry, bro. That's what you've always been to me.
I know, but he thinks you're talking about him. His face was like, huh?
I'll play along.
Sorry, bro. I don't mean to cause confusion, man, but I've always known this
He's like
TJ.
Huh?
I still do have a question though, because I'm on my phone. I'm looking at thumbnails. Is that a Show Nuff and Bruce Leroy shirt?
You're damn right. I'm glad somebody fucking finally noticed it.
That's
I
legit.
can't see, bro. I can't see. I'm on my cell phone. I can't see.
Me too. It's a little teeny thumbnail. I thought that was Show Nuff.
I could zoom in. I didn't know I could fucking zoom in.
Damn, Bruce Leroy.
That looks good.
All right, somebody clue me in. I don't know what that's from.
Oh, it's a movie.
Oh my God! What the God? How the fuck? You're old as fuck. How do you not know that?
It's what's the name of that movie again?
The Last Dragon.
Yes, that's what I thought it was.
Yes.
Oh.
And so the dude on the right, his name is Bruce Leroy, and so he's like the hero of the movie. And on the left, you got the bad guy, the black dude. His name is Show Nuff, and he's the bad guy, And so right, so they fight a couple times throughout the movie, and then the first time that they fight, Bruce Leroy gets his ass kicked, and then the second time that they fight, he gets like this mystical power, which is like that yellow ring, that yellow glow he has around him.
Glow.
It's the yellow glow he has around him, and then he beats Show Nuff's ass. Mind you,
But Show Nuff had the glow too.
He
just had the purple glow and not the gold glow.
He had the red glow, but then he also had a crew. He had a crew of people that he used to hang out with, and they used to walk around with him and open the door for him. And he'd be like, "Who's the baddest? Show Nuff." It was crazy, bro.
Add it to your fucking list of movies to watch, man. You should know this movie.
Yeah, bro.
The two glows were like the ghetto version of the Force. It was.
Come on, man.
What was the movie again? What was the name of it?
Last Dragon.
Don't worry about it. Look at your wife. She said that sounds like one dumbass movie, so you ain't watching it anyway.
It is a dumbass movie. That's what makes it great.
It's not a dumbass movie. I can't believe you just say that. Yo, can we kick her off, please? We gotta. She would have the audacity to say something like that. Like that's.
It's also 20 minutes to 9. You ain't gonna make it through the whole movie anyway if you tried it now.
Yeah, he's got to have that melatonin.
That warm milk.
Once
that warm milk kicks in.
That warm milk.
It's fucking nighttime, brother.
Warm milk. Night. Were the originals, baby.
No, go night. Yo, just like what was that movie with oh god, who was the dude? Who was the main character in Backdraft? Kurt Russell, right?
Yeah.
Kurt Russell.
Russell Crowe.
No, it wasn't Russell Crowe.
Kurt Russell.
One of the Russells.
Kurt Russell, yeah, Kurt Russell, right? So just like back in the day, Kurt Russell had a movie called Little Trouble and Big Trouble.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes, and that was just like freaking like The Last Dragon, bro. It's a great movie to watch, bro.
Okay.
They had a bootleg rating.
Yeah. If you were born in the 70s or 80s, you gotta watch that movie.
Bruh, 85.
I don't know how I missed it. I was 15 when it came out.
74 for me.
I know how you missed it.
But yeah, no, the movie is in 85. Like somewhere on this shirt, it actually says like 1985. Oh, here you go.
Yeah. That's what I said. I was 15.
March 22nd, 1985.
Yep.
Damn, you were born in 1970, Scott? Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
He's only 4 years older than I am, you fucker.
I just missed the 60s by like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's pretty serious, bro.
That's a shame. That's
pretty
Scott.
serious. That's pretty serious.
I heard somebody relate to like 1999 because that's when I graduated. They were like, "That's like the late 1900s." I'm like, I mean,
yeah.
1999, man. You graduated in 1989, didn't you?
88. No, me.
88.
Well, I'm sorry. I got the people confused, man. I'm looking at my phone. So
Scott. Okay, here we go. He graduated in 99. Scott graduated in 82.
No, fucking not 82.
He said 82.
Scott went to school when they had like a wood burner in the middle, and every grade was in one room.
Yeah.
Had a wood stove in the middle to stay warm.
That is hilarious.
1988, motherfuckers.
I was gonna say they.
I was 6, bro.
I said 89, and I was 1 year off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
6
7
years old, 88, bro.
Yeah, I was 7.
Damn, that's old.
Crazy, bro. But yo, there's a lot of good movies from back in that time, bro.
Oh God, the Goonies was made the same year.
Hey, you guys! I know, but you know
exactly.
You gotta watch that. There's movies that I thought were classics, then I watched them as adults, and they're fucking trash, bro.
Okay, so what movie? Please tell.
But they're
nostalgic. What movie are you talking about?
Almost any movie from the 80s.
Nah, bro.
You're
bugging.
Fucking Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf, dog.
No,
Teen Wolf.
That's
It's Michael J. Fox, man. How can you go wrong?
Exactly.
I love Back to the Futures, except Part 3. Nobody likes 3. Why did they even make it?
I do.
But
Nah, Part 3 was cool. Part 3 was cool. Part 3 was cool.
What? That's
Go back to the Old West, man. Who the fuck doesn't want to do that?
Yeah, Part 3 was cool. Don't gas it, bro.
But I can watch Part 3 once. I can watch the other 2 100 million times.
Did y'all like to do Mortal Kombat?
You want an 80s movie? Ferris Bueller holds up.
That's because you're not even almost a Gen Xer.
Look at the screen, bro. Now she took Goonies is stupid.
Bro,
no.
Scott.
So Goonies is stupid. Fuck
Scott.
you. Get out of here.
Scott, I'm gonna need you to put your foot down right now. I'm gonna need you to put your foot down right now. Like the fact that you haven't gone in there and taken her phone, I am so upset.
Or he got her phone.
No, don't take her phone, bro. You're gonna get beat
There's
up.
no way. If he was born in 1970, there's no way that he's saying the Goonies is stupid.
Exactly.
No, not me.
What if he said this? What's that?
Why doesn't she co-host with you? She could sit right beside you. Y'all's kids are 50. He's got to watch nobody.
He said, "Y'all kids is 50." Yo, you guys with your country fucking accents, bro. This shit
Yeah,
is
I know, but
hilarious.
listen to this. This is a quick podcast story. Craig Robinson always talks to me, and he loves TJ Bell. He's like, man, I be cracking up on the show, but TJ Bell's one-liners are the best. He does such a good impression of you, dude. He has that shit down. He could tell me on the phone, and it will be like I'm talking to you. He does it so good. You're definitely a fan favorite of his.
Appreciate it.
He loves some Caillou.
Yeah.
There you go with that shit, man. Nobody knows what that is.
Oh, you missed it. Oh, we do.
No, I saw it on my computer screen.
You missed it.
Oh, I didn't. I saw it on my computer screen.
Caillou.
I don't need to see it again. Seriously.
I'll get rid of that.
I can't believe she said the Goonies was stupid.
Man, I
Bro.
want to see the
Look, I'm gonna go make a flag. I'm gonna
yeah.
go in my garage and make a
Oh,
flag.
get that shit out of here, man. What the fuck?
I can't believe she said
That
the
looks
Goonies was
nothing like
stupid, bro.
TJ.
Yeah,
by
I
the
know.
way. Either one of you.
Yeah, remember the movie Weird Science, bro? That was a good movie.
Oh, there's
yeah.
a classic.
There you go.
Weird
See, that's what I'm
Science.
saying. You're naming classics, but if you rewatch them, they're not though.
They're
They
great,
are,
bro. I've
though. They're
rewatched them
great
all like at
movies,
least
bro.
50
Oh.
times.
And of course, Mrs. Hicks loves some Caillou.
Wow.
That don't surprise me.
Wow. She says the Goonies are stupid, but she loves Caillou. Okay.
What the fuck? You know what I'm talking about?
Nolan, you've poked the bear now.
No.
Oh, there she is.
How is the Goonies stupid? How do you say the Goonies are stupid? That's
Oh.
terrible.
Stupid.
Baby Ruth.
That's like one of the best movies ever made.
Oh my God.
And totally
Wow.
no. Mysterio is right here.
Wow. That's like saying Top
I
Gun
don't
was
know about
terrible.
one of the best movies ever made.
That's like saying Rambo, the series of Rambo was terrible.
No, I
That's
like
like
it.
saying. Oh,
Actually,
that's like saying the Breakfast Club was a waste of time.
Oh
What?
my gosh.
The Breakfast Club is one of the defining movies of the 80s, and
Yes.
so is the Goonies.
It is a defining moment, and I know what you're saying, like the nostalgia of it. But if you really just fucking watch it, actually not that way. I really do like The Breakfast Club, but other movies like that. What's that other one that came out the same fucking time?
What, 16
Oh.
Candles?
16
Oh, I
Candles,
love
fucking
16
shit.
Candles is a great movie.
Yes, it was.
Oh, now you're credit. Now I'm talking to King Louie instead of Keith right now because that is ridiculous.
No,
for you
you're
to
not.
No,
See, you
no.
were talking to Keith all the way.
Some kind of wonderful.
Yeah.
Some
What
kind
about
of
the
wonderful.
what about the Labyrinth?
Wait,
What about Better Off Dead?
what about Roadhouse?
Better Off dead.
What about
That's
Roadhouse.
the one.
Roadhouse is dope.
You know what
But
I'm talking
again-
about? Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead is awesome. That's one of the great Cusack movies.
Mm.
Jesus.
I've never
Cusack
seen Better
movie.
Off Dead.
Me either.
What's that, Mysterio?
I've never seen Better Off Dead. I have to add that.
You
to
gotta
my-
see that
Oh,
one. That
no,
is-
you gotta see that, bro.
I gotta
Yeah,
add
that's a
that.
good one.
that'll hold up too because it's
One
freaking
Crazy
weird.
Summer. One Crazy Summer. There's another great Cusack movie.
Bro, what about Lost Boys?
Mm.
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
great movie.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Really?
Saw it in
Listen,
the theater.
I
bitches.
got
Yo,
I
I got one for
seriously-
you. I got a
I
complete
have
one for you.
16 terabytes. 16 terabytes of storage for movies here.
Damn. No, I have. No, I don't.
That
have
ain't bad.
I don't even have 1 byte.
I don't even have 1 bite.
You do still have DVDs.
Yes. Where's my $2?
Oh, come on, give it up.
Bro,
You
these
like my
are good
woman, I
movies.
swear.
Oh, I was gonna say, that jank was tight. Lean on Me, Stand by Me,
Yes.
both of them.
Yes,
Classic.
Lean on Me, Stand by Me. Yes, yes.
Stand by. Oh, there's a great one.
Oh, what about
Yeah.
what was it? Stand and Deliver.
Stand and Deliver was I.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the
It was
Mexican
Edward
version.
James almost. Yeah.
Yes,
no,
yes,
I know where
yes.
you're
Where y'all at on
Yes.
Dirty Dancing?
You're gonna make
I
me
was
look
gonna
at
say
my
Dirty Dancing.
Nobody
Guys,
said
you've
Yes.
never
baby.
seen Dirty
Yo,
Dancing.
I'm not gonna lie. I know every song from Dirty Dancing.
Dirty
I'm not gonna
Dancing.
lie.
You've never seen it.
I've never watched
All
it.
the more power to you. That movie sucks.
What?
Dude, that's one of
I
those.
hate
sometimes-
Dirty Dancing.
That's terrible.
I
I can't believe
hate
you
it.
said Dirty Dancing
Look,
sucks.
Look, that's what I'm trying to talk about. You're
I don't
confusing
like it.
with your
You know,
childhood.
you can like it. My sister loves it. I know a lot of people who love it.
My sister loves it.
I've never
My
watched
brother. No, my brother too. My older brother Scott.
That's a good movie, bro.
Is your Netflix queue just a bunch of documentaries about the Galapagos and shit? Like, what do you watch?
The Galapagos Islands?
Like, what do you watch?
The Galapagos Islands?
I don't watch much.
Random, obscure documentaries.
No.
I don't think they watch. I don't think they watch TV as much as y'all think. But all their kids are out of the house. They just bought a brand new house. They both work from home. They're probably fucking 2-3 times a day. They don't have time for that shit.
Damn. All right.
That's how it works.
I mean, think about that. They could literally wake up in the morning, get out of bed naked, and work.
Makes sense.
I worked.
Put in that work.
3 or 4 this afternoon.
No, you worked in your pajamas till I went to pick up dinner at 6 o'clock.
See? And that's the other thing about Scott. That's about this guy. He sends her off to do everything. She has to do everything. He won't even go check the fucking mail at the end of the driveway. It's ridiculous.
The first time I went outside today was when she came home with the dinner.
With the dinner.
And by the way, Scott, you can make it sound more important.
Son, man.
If you want, you can make it more important if you want. But nobody says I had a golf appointment. By the way,
that was a joke. All right, well, she's laughing. No, that was a joke. Michelle called it that once, and it stuck. I started calling it a golf appointment instead of a tea time. She's like, "When is
Scott,
your golf appointment?"
What do you do? Like OnlyFans? What's your thing?
What's that? I didn't hear. What was the question?
Scott's probably like, I'm fucking 55. What is OnlyFans?
Oh, yeah. OnlyFans, right? I know
He
what
always
OnlyFans.
always got his shirt off. I ain't know.
I got something to say. TJ, I don't know how tight you are with our boy Spencer. What's his name? He was on the podcast last week. Spencer, name Spencer.
Frank Spencer.
Yeah. I think his name was.
I didn't mean to disrespect him like that.
With what?
Yeah, well, he said my uncle used to be gay, and I said, "Oh shit!" And now he's not.
He's not.
I said, but he's not anymore, and he said he's dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god, man!
Oh, y'all didn't see it?
I'm glad I missed that part.
You ever seen something in slow motion?
Hold on. You know what TJ said? Yeah, I know exactly what you're about to say because I read TJ. I rewatched it, right? TJ saved the day because it was complete silence, and he goes, "Damn, G."
As soon as he said he used to be gay, as soon as G started saying, "Oh, so he's not," I'm like, "Well, here we go. This is it. He's gonna say it." He's like, "He's not anymore."
To be fair, the conversation before that was talking about gender fluidity and saying you're this. We talked about how Scott went through like what was it, 5 or 6 years of your younger years where you thought you were gay, but now you're back, and that could happen. and then he goes, my uncle used to be gay. So I said, he's not anymore. He said, no, he's dead. Rest his soul. But he didn't smile. He didn't smile when he said it. So shout out to Spencer. I'm sorry about that.
Yo, seriously, fuck him.
I mean, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say, but it just slipped.
That's kind of how Elliot in the morning always laughs when he says something that's super inappropriate. He's like, "What are you gonna do? I've already said it." It's like what?
God, Elliot in the morning. Holy shit, I ain't heard that in so long. Good God. He's still on?
Yeah.
I used to listen to him like 17 years ago. Jesus.
Yeah, no, he's been on for a minute. Ever since I started working from home, I don't even listen. That's what I asked you, Scott. What do you do?
I own a digital marketing company.
All right. Word.
So small,
That's
but
boring as fuck. Nothing.
It doesn't sound super like exciting.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends. I didn't try to make it sound that exciting. I tell you what's exciting is I get to work from home.
Yeah, shout out to Ballyhoo, Ballyhoo Digital, www.ballyhoodigital.com.
I don't know. I mean, everybody.
My job doesn't sound exciting either, but I get to work from home too, so I'm like, word, right. I'll take it.
No, I
Hold
love
on, TJ. Hold on. I'm going to say that you do IT security for Henrico County Public Schools.
That's a thing.
Yeah, that's
boom. Is that how psychic I am?
Super
Keith, what do you do?
I do production control and IT for structural steel fabricator in New York.
Word.
Oh shit, that's real hard work. Fuck
a
that.
structural what? Fabricator?
Structural steel fabricator.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
You put up buildings.
Oh, that's cool. You erect buildings.
Exactly.
See how the percentage of gay comes out of you more and more every week. You would say erect for that.
No, I think it's funny because I've done some work. I did some work for a steel company years ago, and that was the thing. They talked about erection all the time.
Yeah, no, it's a word that still gets thrown out to this day.
Yeah.
Quick question.
I don't understand why they just can't say you put up steel.
Right.
All right, quick question, Mysterio.
Quick question. Did all you guys like grow up in houses and stuff as you like when you're young kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
As opposed to apartments.
Yeah, as opposed to apartments. Like your family owned a house. They paid a mortgage and stuff as you were growing up.
No, hell no. My parents still don't own a mortgage.
Okay.
I grew up in the country in a very rural area. We had horses and chickens and all kinds of stuff.
Damn. See, I didn't grow up. I grew up in the city and stuff. So owning a house was something that everyone like always strived for, you know? So when I hear people say, oh, we've been in a house for like 10, 15 years, and that was our starter house, and we're going to get something else. To me, that's mind-blowing to me. I'm like, what's a starter house? What the fuck's a starter house?
That's what we did.
That's what my parents were, though, back in 1970, whatever. I don't remember exact year. It was before I was born, so it was before 74.
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be their first house. They were supposed to be there 5 years.
Yeah. But what? I don't understand. Why? So why buy a house, quote unquote, for just 5 years to turn around and sell?
It doesn't have to. I wouldn't say it's 5 years. It worked out for me because I did mine in the boom, so I made a ton of money in those 5 years.
Okay.
But it doesn't always work out that way. But usually it's when you're getting married, you might get a dog first before you get a kid. You know, it's like probably a 2 or 3 bedroom.
I get that.
What I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying is like what.
And you outgrow it.
My parents had a kid. Okay, they had my older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had me. Then my mother had her tubes tied. And then they had 2 more kids.
Oh, damn.
Whoa, she got to get a refund, son. I didn't know that. I know all the people.
I can't fault them for, like, you know, needing to get out of that house after 5 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me ask you this, Keith. That's a 2-family house.
My older brother was born in 71 and my sister was born in 78.
But didn't they have the downstairs and you guys rented the upstairs?
No.
Oh, you had the whole house?
Yeah,
oh, I thought your house was not it wasn't a double? Damn.
No.
Well, Mysterio, what we did, Mysterio, we've been here for 11 years.
Yeah.
And when we bought this house, we actually didn't think we could have kids. So it's like, I mean, it was big enough for 2 people. We were also broke as shit back then, but like G was saying, during the boom, I mean, you could get stuff cheaper then. And it's just now that we've got 2 little girls and they're going to get bigger. Like we outgrew the house. We got better jobs, obviously now, so we can afford upgraded. You know, I mean, I love this house, but it's our starter house. We started here, and
it's a little confusing because what I feel like it is it's a starter home. Like when you say starter, it looks like you might go starter, then medium, then my dream house. To me, it's like you're in your starter, then you're probably buying your house that you're going to be in for at least 30 fucking 40 years. I would hope.
Well,
for us,
people in this neighborhood are going backwards now. So they're fucking downsizing and getting out of here.
Can you just tell me if Michelle Hicks was born on Christmas? Because she got some Jesus in her. Her mom had her tubes tied, and her dad had a vasectomy, and she was stillborn.
Miracle
She's
baby.
fucking the second coming of Jesus.
This dude is crazy.
That's the immaculate conception.
That's right. What's she doing? What's she doing on Easter, bro? What's she doing on Easter? We never got to the second topic. Y'all are fucking blabbering away. We're an hour and 15 minutes in.
Come on.
All right, let's talk about it. Ready? Yeah. I am interested in this topic. I was told TJ Bell might have the most experience explaining it as a total guess from Scotty Too Faggy, and then Keith might know something I don't know, and Mysterio might as well.
I suggested. Wait a minute, hold on. I suggested that TJ would probably know at least something about this because I know damn little.
Okay, so the topic is
wait, you know Dan Little or you know damn little?
Damn little.
Damned little.
Okay.
Check this out.
I was like, who the fuck is Dan Little? What the fuck? I was like, who the fuck is that? Is he related to Show Nuff? Like,
that's Show Nuff. Hey,
damn little.
That's almost enough.
I don't get offended often, but I was offended today. You can watch the podcast over. When you first came on, I said nice shirt, fuckface. But fucking Scotty Too Faggy was talking over me, so I did notice your shirt.
What's the second topic?
Yeah.
All right, the second topic is I saw the shirt, I want to get that off my chest. What the fuck is going on in the Gaza Strip? Who fucking owns the land? What the fuck are they shooting rockets at each other for? Like, what the fuck is the Gaza Strip all about? Ready, TJ?
Yeah. So from what I understand, Palestine is trying to take back the land that they had thousands and thousands of years ago, but Israel has been set. I never understood this anyway. Israel has been set aside from the U.S. as a Jewish, not settlement, but like territory. Like, and we did that, but we don't. I've never understood how we had any right to say, "Hey, this is your land." Like, it's not. That doesn't make sense.
I don't think we did. I think it's like.
But that's exactly what it's about.
But isn't it from biblical times?
Well, the Palestinians
like
had
that's where God. That's where God's coming back to, or something.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a sacred piece of land, and the reason it's sacred. No,
you're talking about the Gaza Strip and stuff like that.
I'm about and stuff like that. Yes, no, not stuff like that. The Gaza Strip. That's what I'm talking about.
But it's basically it's just a war. But they've been fighting for hundreds of years. Like, it's nothing new. Just they got better weapons now. They're not using their starter weapons anymore. They got real shit.
Okay.
Here we go. They're not using starter weapons no more.
Here we go. See, that's the little jabbers that my friend Craig Robinson likes. So check this out. The Gaza Strip, or simply Gaza, is a self-governing Palestinian territory on the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea that borders Egypt on the southwest for 11 kilometers. Fuck kilometers. Let's do miles. 6.8 miles. And Israel on the east and north, 32-mile border. Gaza and the West Bank. That's the word I was missing. And the West Bank are claimed by the de jure sovereign state of Palestine. I'm just trying to see that something like somebody gave it to them. Like, that's what they're fighting over. One strip of land. Well, it ain't ours.
That's the problem.
We just back them up.
The United States created the state of Israel after World War II.
Right.
I mean, that's basically what you're talking about. They basically said this land is going to be the land for the Israelis. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but where they cook is going to be thought about for centuries. It has nothing to do with any of the borders or anything. It has everything to do with religion because it all goes.
That's what I'm saying. It goes way back.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. I was about to like tie it into that. Like it says in the Bible, whomever follows the Bible, it says in the Bible that there's going to be war in the Holy Land until Christ comes back. So this fighting and stuff is not going to end until the rapture, until the resurrection of Christ coming back and claiming his people.
Well, when the fuck is that?
No one knows, bro. No one knows. No one knows that the time when Christ is
going to
come back.
It says that in the Bible. So that's a certain location he's supposed to go back to. That's why it's holy.
But it's not just that location. It's coming back to Earth, period. Okay, and that's when the fighting will stop. The fighting will not stop until he comes back. That's what it says in the Bible.
He needs to come back to Flint, Michigan, and fix that water.
Yeah, for sure.
he needs to come back to Flint, Michigan, fix that water. It's just the southern twang just come out.
I don't think you need to.
But but they've been fighting for decades and decades and decades. They never stop. It's a holy war to them, and it's like a crusade. It's a crusade.
It's a holy war that's been going on for centuries.
Yes. King Richard with the Crusades, all that.
Endless wars, religious wars have been being fought since the beginning of recorded history.
Well, it's still going on. That's the problem over in Afghanistan too. All those religious tribes and stuff hate each other.
But it's
that was Dick Cheney.
He said Dick Cheney. Oh my god, bro.
He's
so funny. But it's to be expected, bro. It was prophesied in the Bible that there's going to be.
I know, but why does that make you just shrug your shoulders and say, "Oh, it was in the Bible, so fuck it, it's all good"? Like it's still a problem.
It is a problem, 100%, because you have innocent people who were struck by these rockets that fell out of like the bus. There was a bus that was struck by a rocket.
Yeah,
I don't know how many people were on this bus, but like innocents are dying, bro, and it's not just happening in the Holy Land. It's not just happening between Palestine and Israel. No. You have Iraq and Iran with the fighting and all Syria, all that shit, bro. Come on.
I was sort of playing around with the starter weapon thing, but that's why it's in the news right now. Like they're not just shooting each other now. They legit have rockets. I think day before yesterday, it was something like 200 rockets got shot off.
Yes.
Yeah, they had a fucking plane. Had a plane just shooting the shit out of rockets out the back of it today.
Yeah, Israel has a security system now. It's called, I forgot. It's like the Blue Dome or something like that. But it's It's like an anti-missile defense system, and that thing is nasty. But the other issue, what I think is going to be interesting, is that Russia's talking about occupying Ukraine now.
Yo, fuck Russia. If fucking Russia for this gas price, if they really are fucking with us in our elections and really fucking with our gas shit, yo, fuck Russia.
Ain't nobody fuck with the elections.
Fuck Russia. No, they did fuck with the elections. I'm talking about 2016. Oh, sorry.
All the chillins. Gotta put the chillins to bed.
Not Keith. Keith's like, oh no, I don't want no kids. Oh hell no.
Man, I just like cats.
Hey, be like that. Those are your kids, Keith.
They're cheap. They're low maintenance, man.
They both have their own goodnight handshake.
I got some question. I got a question for you. This one goes way back to when I was 9 years old. I used to argue that dogs were so smart.
Scott was 22.
You can teach your dog. You can teach your dog to do tricks. They got canine dogs and they got medical dogs, assistant.
Most dogs are canine. Most of them.
Well, I'm just saying emotional canine dogs, whatever canine they are. Dogs. Whatever. But you don't ever, and I used to argue when I was a kid, I was like, well, cats are smarter because they're like, hey, dumbass human, you ain't gonna boss me around, make me do silly fucking tricks. Like they were more intelligent because of it. But I've changed my mind as an adult because there ain't no CNI cats. There ain't no fucking dogs, cats at the fucking fire station helping fighting goddamn fires. Facts. Right? Because they're fucking dumb. But Facts. You're right about one thing.
No, cats are not dumb. It's because they're smart. They train you to fucking be like, fuck you, just serve me, and I'll give you loving once in a while.
I'm gonna go shit in this box. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
And you will clean it up later.
Yep.
All right.
And don't put clean laundry down because they'll get on the laundry and piss on that shit.
Or just get their hair all over that shit.
Cats aren't.
There's only that's a very rare occurrence with cats.
Cats
But
are dumb. They're sociopaths. Dogs are just needy.
Yep.
I love dogs, by the way, but they're very emotionally needy.
You think that's what it is, Scott? Because I'm serious. Like, why can't they train a cat to help somebody?
I'm sure they could, but
Cats like fuck you.
dogs are much easier, right? Yeah, it's like you probably go through a lot of cats before you find the trainable one. Most dogs are trainable.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. I actually saw a guy walking a cat one day. It was early in the morning, and he actually had a leash on the cat, and then on his hand that he did not have the leash on, he had like this very big, thick glove. And I asked him, "Why do you have a glove on?" And he said, "In case the cat tries to get away, he can grab the cat, and the cat will like try to bite his hand and gnaw on his hand and shit."
Oh, hell yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, this dude he's walking the cat outside, bro.
What do you think?
Taking the cat for a fucking walk.
What do you think about people that are vegan that have cats?
What does that have to do with anything?
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
Because cats have to eat fucking meat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much of a vegan are
They're
you?
not eating it.
I mean, what's it made of?
You can make cat food out of vegetables.
You can, but they're not going to eat it. My point is, you can feed a dog anything.
That's all they get. That's all they get. They will eat it.
A fucking cat, a vegan with a cat is just fucking wrong, bro. A vegan, I can argue a vegan with a fish tank is wrong. Right?
What?
You care about fucking animals so much. You got a fucking goddamn.
If you want to, I mean,
you got fucking fish in your tank that can be free.
Bro, you can argue about anything.
No.
It's your show.
You can argue about anything.
And if you don't like it, you can get your own shit.
Well, yeah, not that. I'm just saying, but you could argue about
there's
anything.
two sides to everything.
No, you can argue about anything, I guess. I'm
it's
just
like
saying.
Scott's wife saying the Goonies are trash, and we're like, yo, she's fucking nuts. The Goonies are fucking amazing. It's just the same.
We're not arguing anything. I'm just saying their whole point is not to hurt animals. And you got a fucking fish tank with 16 fucking fish in it swimming around in a fucking 12-foot space. Like, come on, man. I better never see you at a fucking zoo either.
I don't think it's to hurt animals. It's to eat animals, ain't it?
Yes.
No, they don't want the harm of animals. Don't even try it.
No, they don't want animals to be raised for slaughter. That's what they don't want.
Yeah, but a fish in a fish tank is not being raised for slaughter, bro.
No, it's not being raised for slaughter, but it's not fucking. Where the fuck that fish supposed to be?
Neither's your cat. You're not raising your cat to slaughter it.
I get depressed. Well, it's a pet.
But you got to feed your cat.
I'm not a vegan.
Yeah,
I can have a cat. I'm not a vegan. That's all I'm saying.
Have you ever seen a fish depressed?
I don't know because
a person who doesn't want to eat meat and still.
I get depressed when I go to the zoo.
I actually have seen depressed fish.
Cage that fucking ain't even supposed to be on this continent. We got him in a fucking 5x5 cage at the fucking zoo, so your punk ass can come by and be like, "Oh, look at the fucking giraffe!" Like that's just wrong.
Well, let's be honest, bro. It's not a 5x5 cage. These animals actually do have.
Well, not for the giraffe.
Yeah, they have like a lot. They have a lot of fucking space and shit.
I know you can argue both sides. They probably have a better life.
They're used to.
They probably would be dead if they were in the wild. I get it.
That's a possibility because
I get it.
What if this animal's mother or father or whatever was fucking killed and they came upon them in the fucking woods or whatever and they were like,
yeah, but would it be murder? Would it be murder?
Would what be murder?
Killing them. Would it be murder?
To kill the innocent animal that the parent was already fucking killed, so you're just going to kill the fucking innocent? Yes, that would be fucking murder.
Can you murder an animal?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. That's my point.
I think so. I mean,
we're animals.
Cruelty to fucking animals. Yeah, I think you can murder an animal.
Yeah, but if you're beating your dog and you kill it, you don't get charged with murder.
But I get that. I totally understand that.
Technically,
if you beat your slave,
technically, I just looked it up. The definition says murder is the unlawful premeditated killing of one human being by another.
Okay, so no, you cannot then.
I mean, that's a definition.
I still agree with what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean,
somebody would argue semantics.
I think that's yeah. Honestly, I don't want to think about having all the chickens and cows murdered every time I eat them. Murder is a tougher word.
Mm-hmm.
Killed is different.
They are murdering a man.
But if you think about it, right, all these sociopaths, all these killers, like from back in the day when they were kids, they tortured animals.
Yeah.
For quote unquote fun,
Fucking practice.
That's how they started.
That's research.
It was practice.
So it's like
it's cruelty to animals should be somewhat equal. Like if you kill an animal after you've tortured it, I think you should be sentenced. I don't think you should ever come out of jail.
I can agree with that.
But
that's I can't agree with that. That's a little rough.
Stop it.
No, I know. I'm saying I don't totally believe that. It's just in some cases, in some cases where you've got somebody who's serially abusing animals. The penalty should be a lot stiffer.
Mm-hmm.
You're repeating the offense over and over and over and over again.
I agree.
Yep.
But then when you have somebody like a superstar like Michael Vick who was involved in dogfighting and stuff like that, and dogs were getting killed and stuff, and he went away for a while.
Yeah, he went away. That's my guy. Don't be careful. Be careful.
No, I'm saying he went away for that. What is that? Like your best fucking friend? Did you make love to this dude?
I knew him. I watched him play in the national championship game in the Hampton Coliseum, where he's from. During the game, it was fucking awesome. Yo, I'm a big.
You were about to say I knew him. I'm like, you didn't know Michael Vick.
No, I didn't know him. I feel like I know him.
No, but
what's next week's topics, by the way? Because I'm gonna have to jet in a minute. What we talk about next week?
We don't figure that shit out in advance. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I call him at like 2:00 and be like, "Yo, what you got on your mind?" Today he was like, "Gas, the Gaza Strip." I was like, "Gaza Strip." No, that was
I did not say the Gaza Strip.
Scott's like, we don't figure that shit out in advance. I got old timers.
I say is, goddamn, I've been busy.
Old time.
I haven't had time to look at the news.
That new Galapagos documentary. We talk about that.
We're talking about that. The new David Attenborough.
Got some new organic milk. Straight.
Dude, no, I literally had hemp milk in this house last week.
Hemp milk?
Wow.
Was that good?
Michelle bought it. It was on sale.
Well, you know what? How about you guys
it.
drink a glass of that and watch the Goonies? I bet you she'll fucking
That's
laugh.
right.
Yeah. No, it's non-psychoactive.
It lasted no longer than one sip each
Who the
for my
fuck wants
son
milk
and one
from
sip for
hemp
me.
anyway?
And it's like, nah, this is kind of nasty.
He said, "Nah."
I might just be biased, but I'm the only milk fan I'm a fan of is the good old cow teat. That's it.
Cow secretions.
That's it. How weird is that?
Almond milk. We usually have some of that in the house too.
Almond milk is very good. I like almond milk.
It costs a lot of money.
It's fine.
Guys, I'm gonna catch up with you on next week. I got to dip.
All right, TJ,
have a good evening, and wish me luck tomorrow.
Good luck. Good luck.
Hold on a second. Hold on a goddamn second, bro. 1 second. You just told me we were waiting until June. You just told me we're waiting until June. Now it's like, help me out tomorrow. You just said it might be the end of June.
No.
Who cares?
Oh, you're a dick. You're a dick.
That drop. Damn.
He should have known that shit was coming. But that's interesting. We're at 1:33, but I always wondered this. What are we the only ones that suck milk from another mammal?
I think so.
That is so weird.
What do you mean?
Like we suck milk off of a cow's teeth.
Because we're not. I'm not even gonna go there.
I'm just saying we have the regular teat when we're babies, but then as we go, we're relying on another mammal's milk for us. I don't think any other.
Because
it's no different than countries that don't have cows and they have goat milk.
I've had goat milk.
Oh, it's still weird. I'm just saying we use their milk because our women stop producing the milk for the babies at some point.
Yeah, but would you want to put fucking
aren't milked in a barn?
I was about to say, would you want fucking breast milk with your Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No, I would not. I just think it's weird. I don't know. I never had it. I do like Cinnamon Toast Crunch though. Oh, hold on. Let me go to this cow and get his milk for his babies and put it all
Hey,
over the
you're
place.
drinking the wrong kind of cow
Yeah,
milk,
I was about
man.
to
If
say,
you're
you
drinking
are
male
drinking the
cow
wrong
milk,
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, those are bulls. Those are bulls. Or the babies are allergic to their mama's milk. Oh shit! Shout out to Melanie Kenyon. She used to be a viewer of the Who Cares podcast. Welcome, Melanie, and her son Brock plays football for me right there.
nice.
Shout out. She said, or the
Melanie, you
babies
should come
are
on.
allergic. She's been on before. You should come on. Why don't you come on right quick? You know how to
I
do
was
it.
gonna say, have there ever been any women on the show, bro?
No,
Not since
I've
I was
been
supposed to
part
play
of
this video. I was supposed to play this video for y'all, and this is a lady that I've been trying to get on the podcast, but apparently she's just too busy. So she made a video. I laughed. I said, "Would you give me permission to play it on my show?" And she said yes. So I'm gonna pull that up. If I can remember how to do this. But what were you saying, Mysterio?
None. Oh, have there ever been any women on the show?
Oh yeah, well she was supposed to be the first one. Michelle's been on the show before, which is Scott's wife. You don't have to say all 4 last names; just Michelle Hicks will work.
well, I think she just pops in on me when I'm comes in behind me like she did earlier.
All right, I'm gonna try. I don't know how well this is gonna play.
Good old pegging, huh?
Oh, hold on. All right, here we go. Ready? Let me see if I can make it bigger. Oh, wrong screen.
That's what she said.
My wife swears that she says she don't want me no bigger because it'll hurt, but I don't know. She's lying. All right, ready?
Go. I'm gonna volume.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that. Let me see if I can make it louder. That's what she said.
I'm trying to press the volume button for you, man.
Hold on.
This is a public service announcement to all the Karens out there that are mask donors. Let's get something clear real quick, shall we? This little mask that I'm wearing on my chin comes from a box. That box has writing on it. You should learn to read, because that's why writing is put places, so you can read it and it will inform you on its usage and other things. Like the fact that this mask does not in fact protect you from coronavirus or any other virus. And if you did your research, you would know and recognize that wearing one of these masks, breathing in the fibers of the mask and all the bacteria that's being created from your hot breath on top of the carbon dioxide levels that are going up in your body is way more dangerous for you, honey, than just walking past someone not wearing one. Have a nice fucking day.
Boom.
All right. Here's the phrase that leaped out at me.
Hold on. Before you go, I just want to make something clear. The reason I played it, or the reason I asked her to the reason I asked her to play it was I'm just flabbergasted that we're still here with the mask thing. Like, how many months are we at now? 19 months? 18 months?
Gotta be way more than that.
14,
16 months, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, and we're still having to do these PSAs for people. Is what I'm getting at. Go ahead, Scott.
So the one phrase leaped out at me, and that's the one that makes me go, okay. I know where this person's coming from.
No disrespect, because she does want to be a guest on the podcast.
Oh, she can be a guest, but when I hear somebody say, do your research.
Oh, you know that was a red flag for you. That's why I wanted it on there.
When I hear somebody say, do your research, I assume that they don't know how to do research.
Oh.
Oh man. Can't wait for her to come on.
But yeah, I don't buy that. Show me the. You know what? I'm not even going to get into it. I have been so not into fighting with people over dumb shit like this. Don't wear the mask. Fucking fine. Don't get the vaccine.
I can rattle off 3 different Who Care podcasts and 3 different of these podcasts that I covered that at length with the mask thing. We did everything. I was shocked. I had to look at the date and made sure it was today because I was like, there's no way that people are still putting these PSAs out for other people like this. What do you think?
It's a little bit amazing to me, but I've fought that fight and it's just not worth it. You know what? I come back to Darwin's idea of survival of the fittest. Even though I know that that wearing masks is to help protect others.
No, but the thing
all I got to do is just think, at some point these people are going to do the dumb thing.
The one that gets me is the message on the side where it clearly says this mask will not protect you from COVID-19. It's not that type of mask. But that's if like the particles are coming through the sky, that mask may not help you. But what it does do is stop your saliva from coming out of your mouth. Right. Like, and
it's all about.
Why we don't wear masks thinking we're protecting ourselves, right?
It's to protect others, and that's the whole thing. But that was one of the things I read fairly early on. It said the biggest mistake we made was telling people that wearing masks was to protect others. In this country, fuck others. That's the way. But
what were you supposed to lie to them?
Huh?
Were we supposed to lie to them?
I mean, I say that facetiously. You tell them the truth, but you can't count on people trying to look out for others in that way. If it's an inconvenience for them, they're not going to look out for anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can't let that Bob Woodward tape get out. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? What gets me is the people who move the mask from their face to sneeze in the open air.
I've heard of that. I have not seen it.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh God, sorry."
Shit don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Like that's people that in your life where you never have to worry about covering your nose
and they put it below their nose. That bothers me too.
That bothers the shit out of me.
Why are you
wearing walking around with your dick outside of your pants? Why are you doing that?
That's what I'm saying, Jason. Think about what you said. It does still make sense. If I have it here, but it's still blocking my droplets from my mouth, you can't say there's no sense of wearing it. You're still exposing this to other people and getting it in your nose, but you're still stopping the droplets.
Not necessarily, because if people that are fucking
the ones that are coming out of your mouth, you are.
Okay. But then what if you're fucking breathing out of your nose and shit like that?
Yeah, I know, but if you're sneezing, then you should be outside and something. Dude, I get so nervous if I have to cough in public. I don't know if I'll ever be the same again. PTSD from this shit. Like I had a little scratch in my throat when I was in Home Depot and I was running around trying to find a bathroom so I can go in there and cough. So I didn't want nobody tripping the fuck out. Because I've coughed before and people flip the fuck out. Like I'd like to make a video and y'all record me in 7-Eleven. I just go in and start hacking up shit.
Fuck that, bro.
These motherfuckers go crazy. And then others don't. Like, what are you wearing a fucking mask for, you fucking pansy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. They call you a sheep. They call you a follower.
Way long time ago on my other podcast, when it first hit, I had a mask on. I'll never forget this. I live in a town that likes a lot of big trucks and stuff, and they jack up their trucks and put big tires on them and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he almost hit me because his car. Yes, I'm 5'5". Haha, jokes on me. But he couldn't see me. He couldn't see me because he had like a monster truck, and he almost literally ran me over. Slams on his brakes. I'm like, oh shit! And he passes me. No, I don't have a mask on yet. I wasn't on board yet, or I didn't have one yet. And he stops and he looks. He almost hit me now, and he looks back down at me. He's like, "Put a fucking mask on, pussy." And I was like, "Damn, very is redneck bad?"
Yeah, well, no.
Is that a racist term?
Yeah,
no.
I think it is.
You think it is? They use it freely
redneck
here.
is racist?
I think so.
Why is that?
Damn, good.
To me, it's no different than the fucking N-word. But it's
no, it's way different than that.
No, because it is a word that was used to describe white people.
Well,
in a negative connotation.
I guess it's literally
so now it's turned into, oh, I don't get offended by the term redneck because people say it now and stuff like that. It's no different than a black person saying, hey, I don't get offended by the word, the N-word,
because it's in all my rap songs.
I've turned it into something positive now.
Yeah. Well, we had a discussion about this, I think, G, didn't we, about whether or not there's any insult that you can lay on white people that's the equivalent of the N-word? And
I'm not saying it's the equivalent. I'm just saying it's a racial term. I'm not saying it's on the same level. It's not on the same. It's not on the same level. By no means.
You can roll your eyes and stuff.
No, I'm not necessarily rolling my eyes. I'm just processing.
But it's literally racist. If you're, it's like calling like the whole Redskin thing while they changed their name, right? Red skin, like literally racist.
See, right? But I don't like. I get why people think the word or the term Redskin, Washington Redskins, is fucking racist.
Yeah.
Did I ever think before that it was racist? No, 100% no. I never thought that, but
until you thought about it or something, you just thought about it
until people started, talking about it, like, hey, fucking Washington Redskins and shit like that. Okay, look, I get where they're coming from.
You got to expand your mind as you hear different ideas.
I get it, and that's exactly what I did. So I never thought that was a racist term, a Redskin, but once it came out. And it was more into the limelight, 100%. But growing up, the term redneck and the term
we got two of Scott's sisters in here today.
And the term, exactly that word too. To me, those are all racist terms. Those are all racist words. They may not mean, or they may not meet the same level as the N-word.
How about this? This is what I grew up with, and this was a normal conversation. My dad be like, "Where were you at? It's dinner time. Go wash your hands." I was like, "Oh, I was at Roman's house." He's like, "Oh, what were you doing over there at that Spick's house?"
That's a racial term too.
Yeah,
Spick?
that one definitely is.
That's definitely a racial term.
Maybe I used it in the wrong context.
No, you didn't.
My dad would say, "He's a Spick," meaning
slope for
short for Hispanic.
Short for Hispanic, but it's also a negative connotation.
Yes.
It's definitely more of a negative connotation than it is I
got to think about the redneck.
Yes.
I still got to think about the redneck thing. So what would you?
Rednecks didn't come from white people.
What's the history of the word, Scott? I don't even know. Is it because they were working on the farms and they got sunburn on their neck?
Probably something like that. It's a manual labor probably type of thing.
Yes, but it came from people of color.
So would you say the
redneck was started by people of color?
I think redneck was started by people of color.
Yeah, because the slaves are like, oh,
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
I think I thought I heard that somewhere. I'm not going to say I'm 100%.
That's interesting.
Oh, he's Joe Rogan in us right now.
Yeah, no, look it up. Please look it up.
I am. I'm interested now. You got me.
No, I'm interested too because I heard somebody tell me that that's what they would say. That those rednecks.
Yes.
Like it was almost like this. You had your slaves, then you had your rednecks, were poor whites, and then you had your, owners.
The slave owners.
So you might have had a guy out of prison that also worked on the fields, and he was a redneck.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I heard.
All right. Let's see.
What do you say there, Keith?
I would imagine that it originated as a negative.
And why does it change where you're from? So if you're from New York and you're from the sticks, you're a hick. You're a redneck down south, and then there's another term, hillbilly up in the mountains. Like, are they all racist?
Yes.
Hillbilly too? That's just a dude that lives in the hills?
Yes, but you are still you're making fun of someone.
You're giving them a label.
Yes, but it's not a. So I don't know if there's any good labels, but it's
not
negative.
Meant in a positive way. You're
exactly.
not
exactly.
You're not just being like you're not giving these people a nickname. You're
what do you got?
insulting them.
All right, the phrase actually does date back to the 1800s. Almost all applied to white people. Originally, it alluded to the sunburned red necks of farmers, but it was not always a slur amongst whites.
Yeah, he worked in the field. He's a redneck.
Yeah, in the 1970s, being a redneck became fashionable, and the term redneck chic, was born. So, here's.
It's racist.
Right. I gotta the whole joke. I really gotta go, guys.
Okay.
It's been a good time.
Yeah, come back,
man.
man.
Yeah, I'll try and get back on next week.
See what happens with King. See what happens with that King Louis. Get the fuck out of here. He's sitting there, dude. I was watching him. I was trying to shut up so he could talk, and I could just see him getting more ghost face and more ghost face as we went through. King Louis. King Louis strikes again.
You really got me on this one, Mysterio. I'm not sure. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not sure I'm agreeing with you. I feel like it's a little more nuanced, and I'm gonna give it some thought, man. We'll come back.
No, I get it. Your sister saying, she just made a comment. She said, the fact that you are saying the N-word but freely saying redneck clearly means the two terms are not equal. Right. I never said that the two terms are equal. Yeah. We agree that the two terms are not equal.
I think if you watch it back, I think at first you said it's like the same thing.
No, I said it's the same thing in regards to it's a racial slur. It's a negative connotation that is put onto
I'm starting to lean a little bit towards Scott now, because I understand why they'd be like, field workers back then, the laborers back then were called rednecks because they always had burnt necks. I could see that, but then I could also see where the slaves would not like them because they're making money and getting sunburnt on their necks.
And they're not getting paid nothing. They're just their property.
The origin did not necessarily appear to have a negative connotation, nor was it specifically an origin from the people of color. But that also doesn't, the meanings of words and their connotations shift over time. So
Definitely.
that's,
I believe it's more. Your sister said, I believe it's more insensitive and less racist just because a term has a negative annotation. What is that?
It's annotation, but I think she means connotation there.
It does not mean it's necessarily racist. Unfortunately, there are lots of slang terms for sexual orientation that are insensitive but not racist. But are they sexist?
Yes, but that I understand where she's coming from. But this is a term. I get it. It's a term for people who worked in the field and stuff like that. But it was for a term for white people who worked in the field. It wasn't a term. It wasn't a term for black people who worked in the field, because they weren't called rednecks. Black people who worked in the field weren't called rednecks. They were called niggers.
So let me ask
you. Hey, beep, where's the beep button? Are we live?
I'm just saying. I had to throw it out there because she's saying the fact that
Does it change anything that there are probably large contingencies of rednecks who embrace the term?
100%. Just like there's a large contingency of black people who embrace the term from other people of color and not from white people. They will not let white people use the word. But
you see how this is my example right here. He just used that word, and I know we're not big on YouTube yet, but we're gonna blow up. We got 6 live viewers. If I just said the same thing he said, they would be like, "Yo, you should have heard G on the podcast."
Yes,
like, 100%. He's racist. 100%. So isn't it racist that you can say it and I can't because of my race?
No,
it's not.
I don't see it that way. I don't see that it's
literally
racist.
Racism.
I don't see that it's racist that you can't say it. What's the need for you to say it?
No, I don't. I'm just saying. If I just said the same thing you said, making the same point that you said, people were like, "Oh, he's racist. He used the N-word." You just said it.
I don't. Well, the point that you were making, Mysterio.
The point is that you have a freedom to say a word that I don't because of my race, which would literally be racism.
I can see where you're coming from with that.
I don't want to say. I don't use it. I even say jigga in rap songs. I don't even say it in rap songs. I say jigga every time.
But there are white people that I have conversation with, and they say fucking the word nigger, and it doesn't. But they say it in a way where they're describing, like, someone said this or someone said that. They're not going around saying, N-word this, N-word that, blah 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 blah. They're just saying, listen, this guy said this to me, or that guy said that to me. Why do they feel comfortable saying it? It was a conversation.
Are you talking about the hard R? Are you talking about my jigga?
I'm talking about either one, bro. It doesn't matter. There's a difference between the hard R and there's difference between the A. Big difference. Because now it was turned into something that was popular, something that was cool. So the A is something between like friends and something like that. The hard R means that you're trying to say that, you know,
Yeah, it's like there's
I'm
no other.
unintelligent.
That's
like a
purposeful.
It's like no, there's no other word like that though. It's like I can't do the faggot without the hard T at the end. You know, it's like faggot means something different than faggot. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
like the
get it.
only word that almost made another word, basically.
But it wasn't a word that made another word. It was a people that made a word into another word.
Well, it's two people. One person made one word and one person made the other word.
Yes, but it was a people who took that negative word and turned it into the word that you hear on the rap songs and stuff like that.
But like back in the day, with who's the author with the last name Twain?
Mark Twain?
Yeah, didn't he use it in a book way back in the day, but for an ignorant person?
Exactly. I think it was
Well, he used it in Huckleberry Finn.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
But
Because he was describing his friend. What was his friend's name?
it was. I'll disclaim this immediately, but this is how it is. It's Nigger Jim was his name in the book.
Yes.
Right. But
Yes.
The interesting thing about that, of course, is the story is an anti-racism story.
Mm-hmm.
It's about social justice.
Yes.
Slaves. So,
I never finished it.
Yeah, but that didn't make me uncomfortable saying that. I don't like it.
It did. It made you uncomfortable saying that?
Yeah. I don't
why
like
would it not? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I understand why it should, but at the same time, it's like it shouldn't. We're all humans.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't. I guess it is. It's part conditioning. You know.
Exactly. I was going to say that. I was going to say, did you probably didn't. You grew up around the word, but you didn't grow up saying the word too much, or if at all.
My family said it, but they disguised it with Italian terms.
He said with Italian terms.
It is. Like mooly. They would say
that's
mooly.
A bad word. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a bad one too.
They'd be yelling at my sisters. Why are you over there with that mooly? No.
I mean, you laugh, but it was.
But we talked about on a podcast. It was more a Italian thing than anything. Like they didn't like. They wanted everybody to be with Italians. Didn't matter if they're black, white, Puerto Rican, or Haitian.
I don't think so. No, because if an Italian saw their daughter with someone who was white, it would be okay to them. That's
like a Jew or something, like a Jewish white guy.
I guess if you want to say that would be exception. But if they saw them with someone of color, it's a terrible thing. Like fine example, and it's a movie, but it's a movie nonetheless. A Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
You know, you had Cologino C. You know, he liked the black girl. He was feeling her. Everything was fine, and everyone was like, "Yeah, no, you can't be messing with no black girl." Like,
oh yeah,
you, man. Like you're Italian. Like she's a black girl. Like she's beneath us.
Yeah, like as beneath as you can get.
Yeah, that's the lowest.
Well, that's what I was talking about. We were watching this doc. I know we got to wrap it up. I was watching this documentary with my wife. It's called Amend, and it goes through all the amendments. You should check it out, Scott. And one of them was the suffrage. You know, and I was like, damn, man, I didn't realize how long that women didn't have equal rights in this country, like at all.
That was just the right to vote, yeah.
And it's not even that long ago. If you really look at in grand scheme,
that's it.
About 100 years we figured out. That's crazy. And at that point, black people still couldn't vote.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 1930s and then to the 50s.
I don't know if that's entirely
women got their rights. Well, whatever. But it was first. I think it was 30 years later, maybe. Oh, no. I was thinking of, never mind. They went over Roe versus Wade. Roe versus Wade was 30 years later after the women's got the rights to vote. They got the right to have an abortion. 30 years difference.
Really?
So here, it's funny we're talking about this. We're talking about the, Roe versus Wade and stuff like that. I saw something on a social media platform, and it was a guy, or it was actually a woman on the street going around asking people questions. And the question about, abortion and stuff, it was, if a woman has the right to choose,
we already covered it.
She has the right to say, hey, listen, I want to keep this child. I don't want to keep this child. Is it okay for the man to then in turn say, I want the right to not be there for this child, or I want the right to be there for this child?
Did we not talk about this, Scott? Didn't we bring this up?
Yeah, it's been a while back. I don't remember.
I brought that up. I showed the video.
Did you?
it's a good point. It's like so she can make a decision. It's her body. It's her stuff. She can be
Exactly.
like, she can change your life forever. She can have this baby or she can abort this baby. But the guy never even has that option. If
Exactly.
she keeps it, he keeps it. If she loses it, he loses it.
Yep. And it was on TikTok actually. It was
let's go TikTok. Let's march let's set up a million man march.
It's crazy though. Like I never thought about that. I never thought about it. And this person is interviewing people and posing this question to two women, and the one woman is like, "Yeah, no." She's like, "Yeah, no. If she has the right to refuse, or wants to keep the child, or doesn't want to keep the child, then the man should have the right to refuse or want to keep the child, somewhere down the line."
Want to keep is a little weird because that means she would have to keep it and carry it and deliver it and give it to him.
Yes, well, I don't want to say want to keep, but like if he wants to be in the child's life,
if he doesn't want it, let's be honest. She wants an abortion because it's going to ruin her life. He wants her to get abortion because it's going to ruin his life. That's the thing. Why is it okay if she does it but not him?
Exactly. Like there are some dads out there who are like, "No, I don't want you to have abortion. We can still be, good parents to this child. Let's keep it." And she has the right to do whatever she wants to do.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Vice versa. Yeah.
Vice versa. If she wants to keep the child, the man should have the right to be like, "Nah, I didn't sign up."
Hey, you keep it. I'll look up for that's good that's awesome, but I don't want to do it. Just like if she didn't want to do it.
But if a man was to say or do that, they are looked at as a fucking deadbeat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You are looked at as a deadbeat.
That's a very that's one of those weird situations.
We should start a hashtag.
There's no way to be entirely equitable in that situation. There just isn't. You can't make it easily like, oh, okay, well, it's not. There's just a lot of gray area in there.
I got it. I got our hashtag.
I don't see it as a gray area because if a woman wants to give up a child and take a child to a hospital or take a child to a fire department and give said child up, it's like, yo, you did a great thing. You couldn't provide for this child, so you're giving this child up to have a better life. If the man wanted to do the same thing, it's like, listen, I do not think that I could provide or be a good father for this child. You're not looked at as like, yo, you're being a hero, you're doing a good thing. You're looked at as a fucking deadbeat.
Well, I see what you're saying, but again, I think that the other part of it too, the flip side of it, this is where the gray area comes in, is that if she doesn't want to bear the child and he does, he also has no say in that, and you can't really. It doesn't seem fair to force her to carry it to term either, right?
Yeah, that's where the gray area comes
that's
from.
What I'm saying is, there's no way to be perfectly equitable in this whole thing.
I think we're missing even on that video he's talking about. I'm not sure it was. Well, she can get an abortion or she can keep it, and he can't have no choice. It is she could get an abortion, but he can't say no if she says yes. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's a huge problem.
Yeah, TJ, we're still going. Unfortunately, it's 10 o'clock, way past
my my warm milk is waiting, man. We gotta
we gotta wrap it up. But I appreciate you coming on, both of you. As always, Mysterio. I guess we'll see you next week at 7:30.
He comes in like a vapor. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. Anything you got to promote or anything?
No, I'm good to go.
Going on?
I'm gonna go. Just hit that button and throw me out real quick.
What?
Yeah, just hit the button, throw me out. Go ahead.
He said he didn't want to be got.
He didn't want to be got. I shouldn't have said you got anything to promote. That's why I fucked up. I like to ask like a random question, like,
yeah, it's got to be random.
Do you always stand up when you pee when you're at home? Sometimes you sit down if it's been a long day, but you don't shit. You just pee. How about you, Scott? Do you go in the bathroom and just stand there and piss and leave, or sometimes you actually sit down and pee?
Drop me out? Is this the
question? No, I seriously want to know. Look, my hands are up here.
All right, what was the question?
Do you always pee when you? I know you take a shit and you sit down, but do you ever just go into your bathroom and all you have to do is pee, but you still sit down to do so, or do you always stand and piss?
No, I'll sit, especially in the middle of the
night. Because I thought I was a fucking girl when I was doing that.
No, sometimes I just want to fucking in the middle of the night. because I want to try to get back to sleep. If I get up and I use the bathroom in the middle of the night,
you're not one of those. You don't sleep the night. You have to get up and go to the bathroom.
Fuck yeah, at least once.
No, when did it start though? Because I am a strong bladdered motherfucker, but I know it's coming. Everybody always talks about it.
I don't know, man.
Even if you go to the bathroom before you go to bed, you know you're gonna get up
every night. Yeah.
Who gives a fucking flying fuck with you? Piss like boy. Hey, we went super long, but thank y'all for coming out. Shout out to Herbie Withers, TJ Bell, Tara Hicks, Melanie Kenyon, June Hardenberg, Michelle Hicks, Herbie Withers again, Aaron Michelle, Tristan Mills, our new friend on YouTube. Jason Parks checked in. I think that's it. Thank y'all for coming out. You guys are awesome. And God bless. And good night, everybody. Have a good time. Be nice to each other. Love each other. And more importantly, tune back in 7:30 Wednesday nights. Look, that's my DJ voice. Tune in next Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Yeah.